Alright. I think my plan is fairly straightforward and clear. Need to get to this room. And in that room, need to gun down the zombies. And handle everything else. Which reminds me, what's my inventory space like? Oh, that's right, I'm lugging around the increments unnecessarily. I shouldn't be doing that. Also, I hate that little jingle for the leech man. It's getting on my nerves. It's no longer that scary, especially since I know he's downstairs. Yes, I know he's down there. I'm not about to panic. He's downstairs. This room is moderately fine. The next one is not. Wait, how do... no, I've been here. Hold on. I'm not spoiling anything for you people. Alright, that was one shot I've managed to get off before inevitably fleeing. That's okay. Reload. Get back in. Try again. Repeat until all the zombies are gone. Seriously, that's the idea. Alright, that's one down. That's progress. Can you actually reload? No, you cannot. 12 shots left. Oh boy. Alright. Back out. I need to make those shots count. And I need to make sure I do not get grabbed. Which makes this encounter horribly anticlimactic. Perhaps this is what you'd call a degenerative strategy, but at the same time, it works, doesn't it? Taking additional risks would just increase the likelihood of me having to reload. I don't want that. It's the last thing I need. Alright, out we go. That one may still get up, we'll see. I think this is the third zombie we need to take care of. I have 3 shots left, beyond which point I'm out. Need to be cognizant of that. Might have to get some ammo from Billy. Come on. No! I think I might have missed with one shot. Alright, Billy. Send something to the operating room, yes. Send your gun. As horrible as this sounds. And now equip the shotgun. Godspeed, Billy. How many shots left? 1. Literally 1. But hey, I am getting through those zombies. I could have tried to make mad dashes past them, but no. There's something inside, no kidding. It also takes no time to retrieve these items. It literally takes no time. So it's perfectly safe to do. Perhaps there's another mode where time passes as you retrieve items and such, but I'm perfectly fine with this contrivance, as long as it works to my advantage, which it does. That's 2 shots from this ultra-accurate pistol that I've wasted on this single zombie that I'll never get back. The shots and the zombie. And yet he's still at it. I'm glad they reset to convenient positions. Convenient for me, not for them. Alright, I can hear it. Is that it? It's permanently down? One would hope. The shelf is lined with a number of poisonous looking chemicals. All of the labels have been ripped off. The shelf is lined with a variety of different chemicals. They look like they're used for surgery. What about this doll? So it's decorated with a bust of Marcus. There's a space in the base for some kind of object. Yeah, that's a space for a leech, I think. This operating table has been overturned. It looks like it happened recently. Take the first aid spray. Yes, please. Know exactly who I'm going to send it to. The equipment, there's some kind of mysterious thing on the operating table. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Also, there's this. Looks like some kind of chemical. Put in the mixing set? Yes, please. Red chemicals are in the mixing set. Add the chemical? Yes. Green chemical and red chemical have been mixed to form a stripping agent. The sink is old and rusty. It's also covered in filth. Alright. I have the stripping agent. Stripping agent used to weaken the grip of certain types of materials. I can now get the leech. But I'll try to read the note first, I guess. Investigators report. Dr. Marcus, co-founder with President Spencer of the Umbrella Corporation, disappeared 20 years ago. The results of his research have been kept under wraps the entire time. The reason became clear here at the training facility run by Dr. Marcus. Oh, you're not getting out of the facility, dude. Neither is your report. Not here exactly, but underground. When we ventured below, we understood. There we found the evidence of Dr. Marcus's research into the T-virus prototype called Progenitor. The evidence of years of hideous experimentation that used company employees as guinea pigs. We cannot know how many were forced to become subjects, but based on the evidence, no less than 20 individuals were involved. Some of them were taken deliberately to keep the corporation's secret safe. Where the doctor is now, I don't know. How can you write this without suspecting that you're gonna die horribly? But considering the recent rapid growth of Umbrella Corporation, I can't help but think that this research is continuing. Yes, his experiment lives and continues to grow in the dark. Those things, the fruit of his research, they fill this facility. The rest of the notebook pages are missing. Alright, it was a suspenseful moment of me waiting for something to possibly happen after picking up the note. As you can see, we're slowly but surely filling up on notes on the third and final page, which is lovely. Alright, let's use the stripping agent on this. What? A blue sculpture specifically shaped in the form of a leech. Okay. BL leech charm. A blood leech? All leeches are blood leeches. A blue leech? What's with the BL? I was quite convinced that there would be just one. I'll need to send a lot of stuff down to Billy. I'm not sure I should do so right now. Alright, fine. Let's experiment a brief bit. Let's put this here. Nothing happens. Maybe you're using the wrong key. Okay. That essentially leaves me no choice. Well, I'm tempted to say that leaves me no choice, but not quite. Not exactly. You see, it's not that I don't have any choice in the matter whatsoever, it's just that if I want to progress, I think there's a certain number of things I need to do. And some optional things that will really smoothen. Well, they'll improve my experience, they will really smooth the experience. They will help a great deal. For instance, sending the first aid spray to Billy. Take the first aid spray, just use it on yourself, please. There we go, Billy's fine now. That was the first step. The second one will involve sending him the key. The blue leech key. Because I've essentially ran out of options up here. And as such, now would be the time for him to unlock further passages. It's going to be quite taxing. Oh no. I'm really running out of stuff. Drastically so. I can either send him all or none. Oh boy. Fine. I'll send him all the Molotov cocktails. Hopefully I will not need them upstairs anymore with Rebecca. I also need to send him the gun. And once I'm done with this bit of busy work, how much more inventory space do you have, Billy? One slot. You know, I think I'll save immediately after doing this. This is not gonna be a picnic. Also, before I leave, since there presumably will be 2 leech-shaped keys, I might as well pick up the other chemical into my mixing set right now, since this place may be crawling with the living dead soon enough. So I need to go to both rooms, pick up both the chemicals, mix them, and thus prepare the stripping agent for a second key. Take the custom handgun, yes please. Close it. I know this is a lovely little cutscene, but I've seen it too many times by now. Equip your gun. Rebecca. Now that you've sent that, equip the pistol that you have. Logos have mercy. She's got a single item, which is a single unmodified pistol with a single bullet in it. Don't get grabbed by this zombie now. Looks like some kind of chemical put in the mixing set. The green chemicals are in the mixing set. Add the chemical, yes. You have mixed them into the stripping agent. Alright, now let's put Rebecca back into the safe room. She's got a single shot. Might as well just lie down in a corner and wait for the sweet release of death. Single bullet. But since she's got the inventory space, I might as well pick everything up. By the way, she's also injured a bit at this stage. I have explored everything I could possibly conceivably explore up here. This door is closed, this door takes a leech key, but the other leech key as far as I can see. And then there are these doors. One of them will presumably be opened by the leech key Billy has just received. Beyond that, we shall see. I think the thing to do right now is save with Billy, since as much as I may want to be very frugal about using my ink ribbons, I think it's prudent to take precautions at this stage. There aren't that many rooms to visit down here, and presumably once we progress further we'll get more ink ribbons. Should he drop the ink ribbon here? Will we be coming back here? Fine, leave the ink ribbon. Now I have just saved. Right the hell now. Here's the deal. We know that there is one of those leech men crawling down here. Let's check both the doors, try to unlock anyone we can. I already know what happens down here, so you'll forgive me for being a bit contrived in that. I thought he was horribly injured. I wanted to restart for a moment. Fancy that. I also didn't expect it to take 4 Molotovs. Whatever. I'm dumping the ribbons here.
You may have noticed a bit of a discrepancy here. And there's a very simple explanation for that. In the original attempt, I decided to run past that monstrosity, which wasn't the best of ideas. You don't have to go down here that many times, so one could argue in favor of saving the Molotovs, but I will demonstrate shortly a very good reason to actually spend them. There's a device for entering a combination, but it's missing the dial. You can't carry the chemical, that's for Rebecca.
Oh, right. Since I've managed to take care of that, I may as well pick up the herbs over here. How convenient. Rebecca could mix them up, make something really potent. For now, let's just dump them. She doesn't need the healing desperately. She's in yellow, I'll grant you that much, but that's not orange or red. Besides, I'm operating on Billy now. Statue of woman here, she seems to be staring at the door. Statue of woman here, she seems to be staring at the door for enough.
This door is decorated with a bust of Marcus. There's a space at the bottom for some special object, and that object, of course, is the green leech. The lock has been released.
That's unusual music. A large painting hangs on the wall. The title reads, Woman in Love with a Dead Man. This music is largely soothing. Now, this could mean that we're in a puzzle room, or perhaps something nasty is about to happen. Change the music and the atmosphere. What is this? Possibly it's the item I need in order to be able to solve that other puzzle. Take the input reg coil. Okay. There's something else here, a note. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939. Oh. Wait a minute. That's the guy. He's essentially becoming immortal. Billy?
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
Oh, it could be him. But yeah, my little bit of speculation initially was that might have been Marcus's son, but mysterious objects are floating in the water. I don't like that one bit. It's an unlit fireplace. Looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. Look, there are quite a few unlit fireplaces and such. Why can I not light a fire there? Because that would leave me under the impression that there's some utility to it. In some circumstances, I'd gladly light a fireplace for no other reason than to make things lighter. That's a decent bit of ammo, thank goodness. What a relief. Anything else here? Anything, really. 'Cause I suspect the next room will not be as welcoming as this one. Alright, this gave me some respite. I've loaded up on ammo. The next room is presumably filled with zombies or some other beasties. Very few places remain to explore. So I shouldn't worry too much. Oh my goodness, what if I meet the guy in the next room? There are few places he can be in right now. This is the room. There's a zombie here. Kablamo! Now you don't have a head. It's the second headshot I got this game. A variety of expensive looking art supplies. For some reason, just looking at them sends a chill up your spine. What the hell? But if you cracks, this pot looks like a valuable work of art. Another one. Oh, it's the other leech. You can't carry this item right now. Well, that sucks. See, I could drop an item, but that also doesn't please me as an idea. Picture is composed of 4 separate sheets. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Alright. We'll head on over here, drop an item, pick up the item, perform another exchange, and be on our way. Fine, let's leave the shotgun, as horrible of an idea as that sounds. Should have left it elsewhere. All of this has been extremely poorly planned. This could have been done a lot better. All I needed to do is to just barge into this room, other than loading up on supplies, head all the way back in. Damn it.
If it makes you people feel any better, I ultimately had to replay this section anyway, so I did the smart thing.
Could have been so much neater. A lot less ammo expended. A lot less juggling involved. Because I need these items. Can't quite use the shotgun right now. So I've wasted a decent bit of ammo. But I have the quest items. I haven't used the Molotov cocktails, so why did I bother picking them up if I wasn't about to use them?
To an extent, Past Weston, the truth is you couldn't have known.
Well, whatever. Now I need to send this thing back up to Rebecca. Rebecca, what's your inventory status? That's great. Yeah, leave the ink ribbons. Head on over to the item exchange point. Yeah, I know it's downstairs.
Well, actually, it isn't anymore, but this is back from the take when it was. So you'll forgive me for that little inconsistency.
Such a convenient way of dealing with all of this, and I decided to sidestep it so as not to use the silly Molotov cocktail, but to bring it anyway. Such inconsistency will be the death of me. Send something, yes.
That might sound like Past Western whinging, and it is.
Send your silly pistol.
But he's got a very good point. I ultimately had to redo it the way he mentions.
Come on. Okay, Billy, pick up the handgun. Close this. Close it. Take an item. Open it up again. This is silly. Yeah, send her this gun. And then send her the other leech key. Presumably inside she'll find the item he needs to repair the final doll. Beyond which lies hell knows what. The train carriage, as far as I can see and understand. Fine, equip this. What about the coil? Well, I could send the coil to Rebecca. First, let's send her the leech. She's precisely in the room in which she'll need to use it. That's promising. These little item exchanges are as tedious as it gets. But that's okay. You can click through some of this, not through the animation of it closing. Alright, let's send her that coil. And let's switch characters on this screen. Oh, and immediately click use on this. Oh, right. You have to interact with the entire thing instead of using the item on it. Yes, send an item, send her the coil. I might as well send her the Molotov cocktails. I haven't used them. She might actually need them. If I were a more cynical man, I'd say that this is padding out the game time, but I understand the utility of this. I see the point. It's just that I'm obviously not so enthralled by the animations anymore. If I need the Molotovs, I can get the Molotovs. Actually, no, hold on. One slot will free up as she uses the key. So there's that. Should I send the Molotovs right away? She shouldn't have brought the stupid hook shot here. Whatever. Whatever, this entire section can be played through better. But I don't care at this point. If improvements need to be made, they can be made later on. If I discover that there's one of those things out there, then I'll just go back for the Molotovs or replay the entire section. The lock has been released. What is on the other side? This is one of the 2 remaining rooms upstairs. Downstairs, there are also 2 remaining rooms. The one here and the one there. So this either gives me what I need to be able to unlock this door, or what I need to be able to unlock that one. Very few options left otherwise. I am prepared to turn around immediately. What is that? These containers look like they are used to store dead bodies. Strange smell emanates from inside. Yeah, no kidding. The foot of a corpse is sticking out. The rest of the body has decayed beyond recognition. Thank goodness. Come on, Rebecca. Well, that was horrible. It was one crawling zombie. And I've wasted a lot of ammo, a lot more than I needed. But aiming in this game isn't exactly a straightforward done in a straightforward manner. It's not done in a straightforward fashion. It's not straightforward, is what I'm trying to get at. You get too close, then fair enough, aiming down will shoot the zombie, but you might get caught. You are too far away, you're wasting ammo. These containers look like they are used to store dead bodies. Strange smell emanates from the inside. Ow! Oh, god damn it! Such a noob trap. My goodness, I can't believe I managed to fall for that. It's a corpse in a body bag. You get the feeling it was just stuffed in here. That's bad news. Take the sterilizing agent. Yes. I think I know what I need to do now. God damn it, getting caught by that zombie was horrible. She's in orange now. Well, I know where to cram the sterilizing agent. I just have no clue what will happen past that point. So many mistakes that could so easily be avoided once you know what exactly is about to happen. That's like Alien Isolation. You have that thing on the ground, you know what's coming. Yeah, there's a zombie here on the ground. Perhaps I should know what's coming here as well. If I get caught by surprise over here, that's gonna be quite unforgivable. Okay, what happens when you do that? Rebecca, the area has been sterilized, and there appears to be a key over there, so you can unlock the door, but that's a zombie. It might just come up and bite you. Take the breeding room key. Oh no.
I could have skipped straight to a successful attempt, but this was too good to pass up on. I knew what was going to happen, and I've still managed to fail. After reloading and replaying that section, I've diverged somewhat right around here.
Fuck! Oh, come on! Ah, that was so stupid. Oh. I can't believe I've made the same mistake twice. Oh, that's just sloppy. Alright, change of plans. Ugh. Well, since I got Rebecca injured, and I got her injured so carelessly, but have also changed the situation a bit. Changed the situation insofar as now I can access these herbs and give them to her. I might as well heal her up back to full, at which point I will be tempted to outright save. Because there is some stuff for me yet to do, but I'm not really perfectly sure I want to do it without saving first, because then I'll have to redo all this. Let's see. I think I can spare a single ink ribbon. Alright. How much stuff do you have, Rebecca? Is your inventory full? Not yet. Let's not combine this with anything. Let's examine it. Small tank containing a chemical agent that can be used to sterilize rooms containing by a virus. I mean, rooms containing a virus. Send the green herb. I wanted to save almost immediately after what I'm about to do anyway, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. Alright, here's the plan. First of all, Rebecca needs to mix those herbs and then heal up to full. Next up, Billy needs to pick up the ink ribbons. I could lug around stuff like the Magnum ammo over here, but for now let's leave things well enough alone. Switching to Rebecca, I'll get her over here. I can still get over the fact that on the second try I also got caught by the ground zombie. That was so dumb. Sounds inexcusable. Device is empty right now. Do you have the stripping agent mixed? I think you do. Yes, it's the stripping agent. You put this here. Sterilize the room. Notice that there's a key. And now let's save. Seems like a brilliant spot for a save, because so many things can go wrong soon after this.
You have no idea.
Alright. Switching back to Rebecca. Need to get over here and get out as quickly as possible. Run past the zombies as they're getting up and such, as they reactivate. So, pick up the breeding room key. Run like hell. And get out. That's it. You run past them. As long as you're quick enough, you do not get caught. There's barely enough room there to maneuver. Now is the time to access the final room on this floor. There are 2 more rooms below this that presumably I'll be able to access soon enough. I'll throw away the key, use the breeding room key. You don't seem to need this key anymore, throw it away. Yes, please. Where does this take me? Are there any zombies here? Any other beasties? Zombie dogs. Oh, I do not like this. Not one bit. A number of broken cages lie stacked up. The elbow traces of having been smashed open from the inside. This seems like a horrible place to be. Let's gently and slowly creep in. Anything could be here. Anything. Let's hope there's nothing. Alright, let's have a little bit of a think now, shall we? How am I supposed to deal with them? Now, if I had a magnum, that would be one thing, but I don't. So what do? Do I try to gun them down with a pistol as Rebecca? That sounds vaguely suicidal. What other options do I have? I think the most viable option is to try and run past them, grab whatever the hell is on the other end of this, and then run away screaming. Rebecca might die in the process. I might have to repeat all of this, but here we go!
Surprising absolutely no one, I did not succeed on first try.
How bad? Real bad! Geronimo!
Ow! Ow!
Take the dial, yes.
Wasn't the first try, was not the last try.
Well, that went surprisingly well. By which I mean I've survived. Rebecca is horribly, gruesomely injured.
That just won't do, Weston.
And that, I guess, is as acceptable as anything can get. Now, there are zombies in the next room, and I swear, if I get caught by those zombies, I'm going to be majorly miffed. But that's okay. Maybe I can redo this section and be better at dodging the hunters. For now, let's run through this place as if it never really existed or mattered. Let's ignore it as much as a man can ignore much of anything. As much as a horribly, gruesomely injured woman can ignore the living dead shambling in a room. Not much of a metaphor. But on the other hand, it's a very apt description of the situation. You can't take that away from me. There's something inside. Take the dial, yes. Should I leave Rebecca in that room? Is she safer there than elsewhere? I don't know. What I do know, however, is that Rebecca will be unable to do much of anything else. There's nothing that can be done up here, so I might as well send this item down, since if you can't use it upstairs, it'll either become useful to Billy, or it'll become useful once they reunite, but not earlier than that. And since that's the situation, and I really don't intend on having Rebecca shoot some, or in fact any more things, I will also pass on the 3 extra bullets to Billy, after which point I'll quickly run through the room next door and go back to the safe room. Saving at that point is optional. I'm not sure saving is actually the wise thing to do in those circumstances, considering how brief of a moment has passed. But on the other hand, that was a pretty intense moment, wasn't it? Let's just hope what awaits me is less intense. Now, Becky, you just have to run through this room. Beyond that lies safety. Just straight ahead. Oh, come on. Just straight ahead, open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. We run through. Go back to the safe room with nothing left to do. What was I supposed to do? Try and blast those 2 hunters? With what? The pistol? Get in, get out? I could have tried that, just like with the zombies. Just get in the pew pew pew, get back out. Get in the pew 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 again, get back out. Would have been horribly annoying. But among the possible solutions. I still have no idea what I am supposed to do with the magnum ammo. Perhaps I should have lugged it around over here. But I haven't. Alright, that zombie will get up momentarily. I just know it. Billy's inventory is filling up nicely. Looks like an ordinary dial. That's great. It's similar to those found on safes. Can you turn it by a half? Because I have that in my nose. I'm glad the corridor has been cleared out. If for no other reason than to get rid of the ridiculousness of Billy desperately trying to open this door with the dial while a threat is patiently awaiting the situation to allow it to act. The device is working again. Enter a combination. Sure, I guess. Alright, what options do I have? I think it was something like 4, 2, 2.5. Please enter the first digit. Fall. 2, 2.5. And 1/2. And 0. What if I try fall 2, 2, 2? All right, let's consult the files. What the source of the entry code was, he told me, was based on something significant in his children's growth. Leech growth records. And the numbers are even highlighted. Listen to 4 leeches. They doubled the numbers. Lost 2. Lost half. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's the number of leeches each day. That would make sense. Very simple arithmetic. You start out with 4. There's a reason this is in red and the other ones are in blue. Okay, start out with 4 leeches. They've doubled the numbers. That means there's 8 of them. We lost 2. That means there's 6 of them. We lost half. That means there's 3 of them. 4, 8, 6, 3. The door is now unlocked. I dread to imagine what lies on the other side. But Billy's armed, on full health, possibly ready to face whatever's on the other side. I don't know. Please be a puzzle room.
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here. Over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy.
She's upstairs.
It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great.
She's literally
Now
upstairs.
we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
She's literally upstairs. She's literally upstairs waiting. She's right here, dude. Right here. Maybe I should load up more items. Just have everything ready. There's a lever here. Pull it. No, not yet. I want to investigate first. I can get upstairs. Okay, what's this then? doesn't seem to be getting any power. Alright, we'll have to reroute power to this. Climb up the ladder, yes please. Hey! Looks too high to jump down. We can see one another from here, which is amusing, but is there anything we can actually do? We need to move it in order to be able to reunite. I'm tempted to save soon enough. I might just have to lug some items back over here. I think there are no threats in the way, and I have discussed this idea multiple times already. So, without further ado, how about I just get back, bring everything I can, what, to the cable car? That would be nice, but I think they need to reunite before I do that. I'll need the inventory space. I don't know. The magnum ammo seems quite useful. But what the hell, let's play around with this. Rebecca's right there. Ooh! Is that magnum ammo? How have I missed it the first time? What is this? The output. Where's the coil? Okay, so that's 2 coils. Oh, she's right here. Of course. Well, now we have reunited, which is absolutely magnificent.
This way.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, now that we are united, I guess we need to mess with this. How many increments do we have? Well, that's enough. Alright, here's the plan. We'll lug around whatever we might need. Anything else can be left behind, say, over here. Speaking of anything else, speaking of leaving things over here, might as well leave, say, the hookshot. Oh, hold on, no! There's one more room I can access. And I can access it now. There's this spot. They'll lead me upstairs to that last closed location. That's presumably where interesting things are. But I think I ought to get the busy work out of the way first. I don't want to be left in a scenario where I once again have to desperately struggle to run through a given area just in order to retrieve some items. So I'll be back with the gear.
The plan was fairly straightforward. Go back up there, pick up the gear from the observatory. After all, I lugged it all the way up there for a reason, right? So now I just need to go over there, retrieve it, bring it to the cable car, take it with me.
Fuck this.
Unfortunately, there are plenty of zombies all the way up here.
Ow!
Oh fuck! No!
Ow!
Becky!
Worse yet, not only did I not retrieve anything, not only did I waste ammo in this attempt, I also got caught with Rebecca, bringing her all the way down to red. That's unacceptable.
He's in red, he's fine. I could complain about this
You stay here.
Okay.
for the longest time, but presumably I shouldn't.
To add insult to injury, after many attempts at getting past the hunters with getting hurt as little as possible, the best I've managed was orange health.
Okay.
And
You
thus
stay
I've
here.
only managed to match my original performance
button.
before deciding to go to the surface.
Thankfully I've just saved. Is there anything? It's a threat here, presumably not, but might as well. soothe myself with the knowledge that everything will be fine over here. What about this spot? Nothing though. These are some shotgun ammo that I can pick up. The door's now unlocked. Get out. Get Billy over here. Pick up the shotgun. We will reload it momentarily. At least I'll have some ammo.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Reload the shotgun and equip it. Alright. What's all this then? This is not operational. What about this? This machine regulates power input and output. You can use this to get the cable car moving. That's great. Input output. Everything seems to be set. Yep, there's nothing to do here. Let's get down the ladder and out. For this sort of operation, I don't even need a save. Nothing has happened. No zombies were shot. We're fine. I can pick up any remaining items with Rebecca right here. It's a pity I did not take either the grenade launcher or... Oh, I'm going to miss those items. Such a damn deal. Unless I have the ability to travel between these places. Alright, what's inside? What lies beyond? Oh, not this. That would kill Rebecca. 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 Whoa! There's no power going to the cable car. Something must have gone wrong with power regulator. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh!